There is a dangerous trap that almost everyone falls into. You work harder. You learn more. You answer more messages. You watch more videos. You use more AI tools. You become more productive. And yet, after years of doing all of this, you may still be standing in exactly the same place. Your income may increase a little. Your responsibilities definitely increase. But your freedom doesn't. Why? Because being busy and building wealth are two completely different games. Most people spend their time completing tasks. Wealthy people spend more of their time building assets. That distinction sounds simple, but it changes everything. Imagine two people starting with the same amount of time. Person A spends 5 hours answering questions, solving problems, creating reports, and doing repetitive work. At the end of the day, the work is finished. Tomorrow, they have to do it again. Person B spends those same 5 hours creating something that can continue working after they stop. A useful article, a YouTube video, a digital product, a software tool, a business process, a library of knowledge, an audience, an investment. The first person has created output. The second person has created an asset. And this is one of the most important ideas in modern work. Your income is largely determined by what happens to your time after you spend it. If every hour disappears after you work it, you have a job. If some of your hours create things that continue producing value, you are building leverage. This is why AI is so interesting. AI does not automatically make you wealthy. It simply makes it cheaper and faster to turn ideas into assets. One person can now research a topic, write a script, create visuals, produce a video, translate it, turn it into short-form content, publish it, and organize the knowledge into a product. 10 years ago, that might have required a team. Today, much of the process can be assisted by software. But there is a catch. If you use AI only to answer questions, you are simply becoming faster at consuming information. If you use AI to build systems, you are creating leverage. That is the difference. Think about what happens when you ask ChatGPT, "Write me an article." You receive an article, and then the process ends. But imagine a different workflow. You research one important problem. AI helps you organize the research. You turn it into one high-quality article. That article becomes a YouTube script. The script becomes a long-form video. The video becomes 5 short videos. The core ideas become a newsletter. The framework becomes a PDF. The PDF becomes a template. The template becomes a digital product. Now something very different has happened. You didn't simply create content. You created an asset ecosystem. One unit of thinking produced multiple forms of value. This is what I call content compounding. And the same principle applies outside content creation. A business owner can document a repetitive process, then turn that process into an SOP, then automate part of the SOP, then train someone else to operate it, then turn the entire system into a scalable business process. The first step saves time. The next step creates leverage. Eventually, the business becomes less dependent on the owner's personal effort. That is the real meaning of leverage. You are not trying to work harder. You are trying to make yesterday's work continue producing value tomorrow. This leads to a simple question you can ask yourself every night. Did today's work create something that will still be useful tomorrow? If the answer is no every single day, you may be running very fast without actually moving forward. But if the answer is yes, even occasionally, you are beginning to build something. A useful article can continue bringing people to you months later. A YouTube video can continue generating views while you sleep. A digital product can be sold hundreds of times without being recreated from scratch. A good system can save hundreds of hours. A strong skill can increase your earning power for decades. An audience can become a distribution channel for everything you build next. These are assets. And assets have a powerful characteristic. They can compound. This is why I believe the most important question in the AI era is not, how can AI help me do more? The better question is, how can AI help me build something that keeps working after I'm done? That small change in perspective can completely change how you use technology. Instead of asking AI to do your homework, ask it to help you build a knowledge system. Instead of asking it to write one post, build a content engine. Instead of asking it to solve one problem, document the solution. Instead of creating one video, build a library. Instead of chasing every new AI tool, build a workflow. Because tools come and go, systems remain, and assets compound. You don't need to build $1 billion company. You don't need millions of followers. You don't even need to become an expert in everything. You need to start small. One useful idea, one valuable piece of content, one repeatable workflow, one small product, one system, then another, and another. Over time, these small pieces begin to connect. Your knowledge becomes content. Your content becomes an audience. Your audience creates feedback. Feedback improves your products. Your products create revenue. Revenue gives you more resources. Resources allow you to build better systems. And better systems give you more time. That is a flywheel. And once the flywheel starts moving, your progress no longer depends entirely on how hard you work today. This is the real opportunity of AI. Not replacing human effort, but multiplying valuable human effort. So the next time you finish a busy day, don't just ask, how much did I accomplish? Ask something more important. What did I build? Because tasks disappear, assets remain. And over a long enough period of time, that difference can determine whether you are simply working harder or actually building wealth. If you want to learn how to turn knowledge, AI, content, and simple systems into assets that compound over time, subscribe to Compound Mind 500. We're building this step by step, not chasing shortcuts, not pretending to have all the answers, just testing what works, turning lessons into systems, and building something that can compound. Because the goal isn't to become busier. The goal is to make your work keep working for you.